All right, today we're talking about riding electric bikes without power. There will definitely come a time when your battery's dying or is dead, you have to ride home. Is it possible? Is it impossible? Is it easy or is it a pain in the ass? We're gonna see.
All right, people, this is beyond a crazy test. I'm gonna try it anyway. And it's gonna be hard to talk, so just bear with me. This is probably an 8 to 10% grade hill. I've been up it many a time. I can tell you on my very light road bike, early on in my riding career, like 4 or 5 years ago, I had to stop 4 times going up this hill because that's how steep it is. And today, I am attempting it on an electric bike using no power. No pedal assist, no throttle. And I'm on the Luna folding bike, which all said and done with the battery, which is 52 volt, and the bike, it's like 48, 50 pounds. Kind of on the lighter end for sure. But again, you know, I'm pulling up the motor, it's mid-drive motor, I'm pulling the, certainly the frame and all that, the tires, for this big old 52 volt battery, you know? So, I'm just trying to show that even on an electric bike, especially on the lighter end, the ones on the lighter end, you can pedal home if you have to, if the battery dies. With that being said, my heart rate was just at 150. And I mean, I'm freaking pushing, people. This is hard, but I'm doing it, you know? On my little Swagtron EB7 Plus again. We're gonna do a couple things in this video. One, kind of sucks, but you know, for the sake of cinematography, I'm gonna do what I'm doing right now. No pedal assist, no throttle, and I'm gonna see if I can ride a couple miles and just see how tiring it is. Again, I mean, you don't buy this bike knowing, you don't buy this bike to pedal it without electrical assistance. I mean, that's not why you buy it. You buy it because it's a freaking electric bike and you need to, you know, have a little extra help. So you're probably not gonna be in this scenario much, but it's just something to consider when you run out of battery. Anyway, it's really freaking close to 2 miles. Needless to say, it's like 4 more miles to my house, but a lot of hills. I don't think I'd make it. Just for a point of reference. All right, people, we are pedal testing the Super 73R. And I know I have, I added different gears. So I have like 9 gears on this bike now, but I'm putting it in gear 5, which I think is pretty much the same as the standard gear. So we're riding. It's not easy, as you can tell. This bike, again, just has 1 gear, so it's really hard to get moving because it's kind of a higher end gear. And once you get going at a fast speed, you can't keep going, you can't keep pedaling because it doesn't go that high. So anyway, let's try a little bit more. And the fat tires, and the bike's just really heavy, and oh boy, 0.5% grade. All right, so I mean, if you get some momentum, like I'd made that turn going probably 6 miles an hour, so I've got some momentum, and I'm pedaling, and it's okay, you know? It's not easy, but it's okay. So if you're riding home flat on a bike like this heavy, this is like 80 pounds, you're okay as long as it's flat. As soon as you start encountering a hill, you're kind of screwed, you know? So even in that little bit I just did right there, I'm already starting to breathe hard, you know? So you wouldn't want to be riding this for a long distance, that's for sure. And this is kind of on the heavier end of e-bikes. So anyway, there you have it. All right, now we're on my first electric bike ever, and this is kind of a conversion bike. It's a standard 26-inch wheel mountain bike. I actually put thinner tires on it, and you know, it's got front suspension, so it's a hardtail. It's got a mid-drive motor actually, and it's broken, so I actually threw the battery out because it's not working. But for sake of legitimacy of testing, I took the Super 73R battery, which is massive, and I put it in a backpack, and I'm carrying it right now. So that makes this kind of a real test, if you will. And you know, it's easier to ride than the Super 73 for sure, because it's got narrower tires, so less friction, and it's lighter. It's probably, with the battery, I would say maybe 60 pounds, 55 pounds, so not bad. And I'm doing fine, you know, but definitely feeling it in the thighs, definitely working kind of hard. Let's see if we can make it up this. There's like a 5% grade here. I'm putting it in my lowest gear. Oh man, this is really something, people. So definitely doable, but again, you don't want to face hills where you're screwed. So we're making it up this, but Jesus, seriously. I mean, this is where you just kind of cut bets, whatever the hell it is. You just cut your trip short, call your friend, call your wife, call your son, call your neighbor, call an Uber, and you just go. You get a ride. Okay, so I just went up like a 5 or 6% grade. You can tell I'm like really out of breath. So gives you that. There you have it, people. Legitimacy testing for you. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully this testing of various bikes gave you a sense of, if you have battery anxiety, is it warranted? When your battery runs out, are you screwed? Can you make it home? I would say the short answer is definitely you can make it home, especially if you don't have hills or if you're going down hills. And you know, it's just depending on the weight of the bike, it's just, it could be really, really challenging. Or if it's a real light bike, like a folding bike, it could be fairly easy. But again, you know, you're carrying the battery, you're carrying the motor with you. A lot of these smaller bikes, really small tires, so you can't really go very fast. So it just might take you forever, but you can definitely do it. But all in all, not as much fun as riding a regular bike without a battery and without a motor, obviously. So anyway, there you have it. Hope that helps you, gives you some insight. And that's all. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. God bless. Peace out.